Come. To think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Flip master, goblin!
No need of exposing our enemy's weakness. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure...
We'd best report back. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Hold out. Someone comes to you.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
It was a bit too early for him to be seen at. We'll be extending his training period.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to...
Well met.
Like it or not, I must go away.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation. Come see me anytime. In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
My bed.
For a moment there.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Should you have further need of a marksman,
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
Can't work as much as I used to anymore.
Good that I now have. I wonder how long this job's going to last. There's no easy thing. Making a living is a soul.
well met. This is a bit much for me. Let's head home.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. Here in Vermont, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen. But not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel. In that regard, our country... I've no time for you now.
Are you looking to speak with Sebek? Good luck. He brooks no chatter with us during training, and makes for home the second hour. I'm not quite sure where his house is, though I've gathered 'tisn't near here. Doubt it.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on...
What ruins your day like getting cut open?
A mug of ale is just what I need.
All that fuss. And here are your clients to show for. And kept just about
What did he say his name was again? The lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. I'll give him that.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here. We've got goblins!
I suppose I'll handle it.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Focus. The battle continues.
Not a bad though.
The arena has been changed! I shan't let them pass. Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I'll pick that up.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
Pitiable arisen. met. Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Hast thou forgotten? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. I am sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished, save you. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm the ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers? Is there aught this pawn might do for you? I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir?
Oh, no. I'm not lost or naught. I'm an apothecary in training, you see.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the jump.
But, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd suppose there's no harm in that. If you...
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait.
We could make the fruit froberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
I think I get the idea.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit?
Oh, I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll...
How might I be of service? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. Is that you, Norbert? Ah, fie. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... 'tis a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on. My brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the... Just be alert. The monsters of the... I'll need you to watch over me. Keep me safe. Right. In we go, then.
Perhaps we...
hurry, lest we arrive too late to be evade.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart. Methinks you'll find him in the inn.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Are you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road. You are in good health, I trust, Arisen?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall...
common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Seems naught ever goes right.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Resting when and where you can is the secret to weathering a long journey.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he...
Master, I've naught more to say. Pressing me further shan't change that. What say we gather some information?
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Has anyone got a story to share? I'll hear any tale, be it of boast or embarrassment.
Indeed. We've no cause for reserve. Not after all we've been through together.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall... Seems naught ever goes right.
'Tis a glad thing we rested then.
Try not to get bit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Well thought it is.
I dare say she defeated this lot without...
Outstanding.
Tis a pleasure to meet you. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Let my magic sword be an elemental boon.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'll go and open the chest.
What bothersome boar put a chest all the way over there?
'Tis a vexing thing, to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Won't fight back. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Well, well. Color me surprised.
I grant you roaring flame. We stand at the
Seems naught ever goes right. I don't like this place at all.
Can anyone hear me? Please?
Norbert, are you hurt?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the battle. We must not let down.
I should hope so pitiful a foe will give you no trouble.
This one's ours, and make no mistake.
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be the sooner the better. I've got to deliver these
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me.
Let us take every precaution that we might see our charge delivered safely.
Must we pass this way? We risk our necks crossing such heights.
Take care not to fall.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Back at last.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I...
Good on you. You wonder why I don't follow him? So when my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. And I was right. But mayhap none of my brother is always the one taking the initiative. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own...
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shot... Not lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one, you might say.
My bed, please.
This is just what I needed.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
There's much needs doing.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a... Well, now, that won't do. You need an... Go on, 'twill only... If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more...
Here at the inn, we also often get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that. Me? Did you need something?
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Do come again.
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master the dagger. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them... Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their... Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. We may benefit from pursuing the information.
And I shan't resist. I'd gladly while away an afternoon. Time to be heading home.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well.
Didn't you hear me?
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak.
chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
There's a ladder. How might I serve you, Arisen? 'Twas a fine adventure we shared. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Oh, I can't compare.
Time to get back to work.
Make haste, then. We must look good. Then let us be on our way.
Not a foe in sight.
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long.
too careful.
Nicely done.
I can do no less than service.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there. I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. I'll gather this. It might be of use. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. There's still one. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Now that's a surprise.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
You have my support.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Do you mean to proceed without your pawn?
We are greatly weakened for the loss. Our only recourse is to seek a rift stone. Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let it...
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Let us keep this place in mind for when that falls.
I'd begun to wonder if you'd cast me off for good. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident. Where to next, Arisen? Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
Master, goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magics grant you an elemental wound.
Arisen, you must regain your footing.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
this is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. That was superb, Arisen.
I've some catching up to do.
Result to be proud of. Risen, are you all right? Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
What's this? We're trapped! Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard!
I grant you roaring flame. All together now. The attack has won.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Understood.
See, I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only...
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind... You can only carry so much by yourself. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We've got goblins!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything. Aggressive diversion. I'll finish them off, Arisen.
A wild strategy.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you all right? Into the ox cart.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
I was informed of your coming would be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, it follows, therefore, that this you must submit to questioning. If you've I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other, after some days past, you confronted the dragon. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared. Yet, not all. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place. Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? Naught seemed amiss at present. No suspicious characters shall slip my gaze.
I only pray my watch finishes without
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consarn it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
Spend all day here.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
My days are naught but toil. I'm going to go exploring.
Hark at me, away with the fairies.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
I dream of owning a log.
I'm yours to command, Arisen.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome hereabouts.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Time to be heading home. Isn't there anything to do around here? Heading home.
All this patrolling does is lumber on my shoulders.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
Now here's a welcome sight.
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets. Good thing I was standing here, eh?
Have you need of me? I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
In every age, when the Arisen pence, pawns are treated with respect, not to mention, they are 'tis clear their concept of...
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us... As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we prove your identity, I believe there is no... It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed great... If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. What say you? Might I ask... I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been... Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. There were last...
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
Cooperation is our strength. We face our task with an advantage, whatever it may be.
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest...
Could use a little fun to brighten my day.
And rowdy.
Well met, sir.
Coin smell good.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
This really is fun. This part's a little different as well. Well met, son. How might I be of service? Need anything? What's to do? Well met, son. How might I be of service? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Welcome to Bjorn's Arm, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price... Just remember... Misers die... early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Have we... any gold left after that extravagance?
It seems to me the shopkeep could have afforded a discount.
Interested in my wares?
I'm just grateful.
Go on, have a look. Best buy what you need, lest... Many thanks.
Come to think of it, I find myself reflecting on the time I fell in battle.
Ah, yes. Well do I know the pain of unbidden remembrance.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? Only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times.
Ah, how I've longed to...
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
How'd I end up here?
Now, where was I bound again? Greetings. You seek guidance, do you? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, it is lovely to see you.
And I never truly enjoyed the heavens watch over us.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I don't know what to do.
twice as fine here.
Troubled times.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Always another errand to see to.
Ooh, that's naught but fry.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Peruse at your leisure.
Go on, have a look.
With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
as well. The latest tidings from Melf came to us a tragedy to those. I thought to myself, and indeed, still, that I would...
Need anything? Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate it.
Need anything?
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt. Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate the bit. Where's?
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Tomorrow will be no different. Time to be heading home. A good day to you.
I'll go and open the chest.
Treat myself to a tipple before bed.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Idleness is a luxury.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Welcome, goods. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was. Hope to see you again.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I'll take anything.
I've been afraid to travel through... I'm no coward. Have you not heard? Heard it from a fellow driver. She said their ilk... 'Tis the stuff of nightmares.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but often we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Well, it certainly isn't easy work, but I'm proud to be counted upon.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way, but ne'er did I expect to see an entire basque of saurians picking out bones.
Indeed. I'd not expected things to be easy, but this is looking rather hopeless.
I expect we've the dragon to thank for this as well. It must have startled the beasts out of their lair. Concern it! I suppose we walked all that way for naught. Aye.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be enough.
Try not to get hit. Rest all that fear doesn't waste.
Nicely done.
I merely did as duty commands.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
I see which way the wind's...
What a bother.
What to make of this?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. this has done them no favours. They ought to have conserved their strength.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. There, Master! Harpies! This foe will recoil from flame.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.